When I think of an athlete who overcame every hurdle life threw at him and who showed us what it's like to stand up for what you believe in, no matter the cost, I think of Bill Walton, an icon and an OG. Presented by State Farm. These days, we see more and more athletes using their platforms to make a difference in the world. But athletes from earlier generations deserve credit for paving that road. Bill Walton is one of the most interesting men in sports. Walton's professional career began when he was the #1 overall pick in the 1974 NBA draft by the Portland Trailblazers. Not too long after that, he was a part of their championship team in 1977. But it wasn't an easy ride. Walton's professional career was ended prematurely by injuries. The average person? They probably would have just given up. But not Bill Walton. He perseveres no matter what life throws at him, like when multiple surgeries spiraled into a life of chronic pain. Suffering with debilitating back pain for decades inspired Bill to commit to helping others who are also experiencing chronic pain. We're talking hours every day on the phone, face-to-face, emailing and messaging, all devoted to helping people. He inspired others in a way that I hope my career does someday too. Bill didn't just play for the Trailblazers. He was a real-life Trailblazer. Bill took a stand when he didn't have to and protested the war in Vietnam, even though it could have cost him his career. Walton shows us that an athlete has a duty to be more and to use our influence to be a part of something bigger than sports. Like him, I try to be a voice for the voiceless at every opportunity. After the unfortunate deaths of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery, and so many others at the hands of police, there was a march here in Sacramento where I was able to speak to the crowd. One of the biggest things I talked about was the importance of voting and why representation matters. But the important thing about change is that if you want lasting change, it's going to be slow. It's not going to always be sexy. I encourage other athletes to speak up and take risks for the greater good. Whatever players are passionate about, I think we should all speak out because we're stronger together. Whenever I hear of an athlete like Bill Walton, who paved the way for me to do what I do now, it reignites that fire and renews my commitment to justice and to supporting the community that helped me get to where I am today. That's why Bill Walton is such an amazing guy. He's faced obstacles at so many times in his life, but he's also someone who never let the hard times get in the way of his impact on the future. Who showed us that no matter how difficult it might be along the way, each of us can change the world. And that is why I respect this OG.